Christy, thank you so much. The mass protests continuing across the country, all sparked by the death of George Floyd while in police custody. Large demonstrations in almost every state as tensions grow between protesters and police. Meanwhile, President Trump facing new criticism from top religious leaders. The president and First Lady Melania Trump visiting a Catholic shrine yesterday. We'll have that video for you in just a moment. One day after the president's controversial visit to the historic St. John's Church. Liza Lucas is here now, social distancing from her home in Fulton County, and she has that video, those pictures, and has the latest. Liza?
That's right. This is the second time this week, rather, that the president has faced such backlash. This time, the criticism coming from Washington Archbishop, who slammed the president's visit to the National Shrine of John Paul II. Now, in a statement via Twitter, the Archbishop Gregory says that I find it baffling and reprehensible that any Catholic facility would allow itself to be so egregiously misused and manipulated. And his sentiment was echoed by other religious leaders. And it follows, you may remember, another trending moment this week, the president's earlier visit to St. John's Episcopal Church, where a fire was set during demonstrations. The president posed for pictures. He held up a Bible. Well, that got the reaction of the Episcopal Bishop of D.C., who blasted the president, saying that he had used the church and a Bible as political props. Now, some of you in agreement on our 11 Alive Facebook page. We got about 3,000 responses in regards to this one. Others defending the president, and the president himself not shying away from the controversy, tweeting overnight, if the protesters were so peaceful, why did they light the church on fire the night before? He said, people liked my walk to this historic place of worship.